The layout of YouTube has changed. Usually it gave me a countdown, but I pressed live and I'm live now. So if you do jump on, please say good day. I hope you get this notification. Anyway, it is what it is. I haven't done a live in a while, so I thought I would jump back in. We have a huge month coming this March. And it was really funny yesterday, actually, because I took my son down to the beach, and obviously we're getting all these high tides and um, the effects of the cyclone that's going on out at sea down the Queensland coast. So it was so funny because I was going to take a photo of the waves because they were so large and so full and quite chaotic. Hey, kitty, kitty, I'm early. And it's so funny because I was going to take a photo of the ocean and the waves and take a photo of it and share it and say, hey, everyone, I've taken a photo of your emotions right now, one on the camera. So, yeah, we're heading into a huge month apparently in March with all the eclipses and retrogrades and all that sort of shiz. So, I wanted to tap into that today and see what's going to go down for the month of March. Obviously, as most of you know, I do the good shiz. So I like to predict on the possibilities that are coming in, and I like to help provide you with the guidance and the insight that you need to help you move forward. So that's what we're here for. Good morning, Rosalie. Hey, Bev. So good to see you too, kitty kitty. It's been a while. Hey, Frangelica. I don't know your name and reading mind. So yeah. Hey Bev. Hey everyone. If you're jumping on, that's really cool. If not, if you're catching the replay, that's awesome too. So good to have you here. Um, yeah. So I've only really caught up to speed over the last day or two what's happening in the cosmos on an astrological level. So it's going to be interesting. I can feel it in my waters already. If that's you, please take care of yourself. Oh, hey, Lime, how are you? I'll give it a few more minutes because, like I say, the layout of YouTube has changed, and I pressed live early, and it didn't give me a countdown. It just kicked me going. So yeah, I'll give. Might take a few people. Yeah, whatever. Oh, but what's been going on with you guys? Are you all good? Are you all good? Have you embraced the shifts that have come in for you? All that sort of jazz. So for those who follow along at home, I went to a 4-day workshop, a Seikam Reiki workshop with Patrick Ziegler last weekend, and it has opened me up to so much more. You probably saw by my channeling for the collective. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? So good to see you, darling. And can you guys hear me all right? I've got my headphones on. It just cracked me open, and it took me a while to sort of reconcile and recalibrate that type of energy. So it was absolutely profound. He really helped identify within me the emotions that I'm actually holding on to that have to be transmuted and released, and he helped me do that. And yeah, now that the dust is settling with that energy, it's time to embody it. It's time to apply it, and it's time to move forward. So, if I was in any of your physical shoes, Patrick has come back to Australia. I posted the link under the last video. So, if you want to go check him out, I would really encourage that. That's happening in September. I'd really encourage that. And yeah, it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. So much had been happening to me personally over the last week or two that I don't even know where to start. But it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, just reconfiguring how to help and be of service at the moment. That's all. So, hey, Kyrie, how are you, sweetie? Oh, I'm glad to see you hanging in there, Cynthia. Full moon was full on, waiting for one of my daughters to go into labor. Oh, all the best with that. Kitty, kitty. Hey, Sue, how are ya? So, yeah, anyway, oh, I'm going to do this a little bit differently today because obviously reading for a collective, it's a lot. a lot different. Let's just settle our energy, shall we? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Kyrie. So many people making their transitions at the moment. Hey. So my thoughts and prayers are with you, darling. Good morning, Gay. So what I'm going to do today for you guys, and I'm going to obviously include myself in this, is I'm going to tap into the mystical healing oracles, and I'm going to ask Spirit to give me one topic, just one subject, because obviously when I'm reading for a collective, everybody needs something different. So just take what you need and leave the rest, obviously. And I'm going to try to give guidance around one topic. So this will be fun. This should be fun. So one literally just flew out while we're just waiting for other people to jump on, if they will. A couple more minutes. I will just keep doing this and let Spirit chase them. We'll put them over here so they don't fly out on the floor again. And thank you all so much. I cannot express my gratitude and appreciation for everyone that always comes back and supports me. And when I do lives or whatever, you come and help and support each other. That really means a lot to me as well. So yeah, the overall effects of March obviously are going to be very up and down. I'm really trying hard not to get involved and influenced by the astrological events of it. I'm just going to really try to stay in the now and help people from there now. So yeah. Hi Riley, new face. Good to see ya. I don't think there's any other cards that want to come out in this light. Oh, maybe I tell a porky. Maybe I tell a porky. All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start off with the mystical healing oracles, and I'm just going to pick an overall subject that Spirit want me to maybe focus on today. If you do need anything personal, that is totally dependent on you and your current circumstances, please book in for a private session with me. All my links are down below. But this is for the collective. The first card that did jump out is Access Clear Thinking. So I've had many experiences over the last month or two with energies who are really up in their heads and up in their thoughts and trying to think their future into being rather than feeling their future into being. And this has been a massive, well, it's been a struggle, I suppose, for me, because it's really up to the individual to choose to get out of their head and follow their heart a little bit more. So, because of everything that's going on in the month of March, when it comes to the astrological events, you follow your own reputable reader or intuit or conduit or whoever does what. You follow your own path when it comes to the collective energies. Do not be surprised if your emotional selves don't go through the ringer once again. So the overall advice at the moment, I've been saying this consecutively in one-on-one readings, is try not to figure anything out logically. It's time to tap into that heart space. I believe I activated heart chakras in my last live when I channeled the Arcturians. If you haven't seen it, please go back and check that out. Hope I did it justice. But the overall collective message at the moment is to find new ways to get out of your head and into your heart. Because if you start making decisions, making choices, and using your head to rule you, there is a really big chance that it can actually upset you more emotionally. So, Spirit are encouraging everybody at the moment to step more so into the unknown. I was making me cuppa before I started, and I said to Spirit, what is the overall what's the best possible overall thing for the month of March for people? And they did say, look after your health. Kept saying, look after your health. And the next card that come out is love your body. So had to share that. I want to, on a spiritual sense, I want to attach your chakra system to your physical self as well. If you're wondering whether things are going to work out and things are going to take a turn for the better, the answer is yes, 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 yes. They definitely are. But obviously, you guys, it's gonna be totally up to you guys what you do with your time, with your energy, with your focus, with your thoughts, with your emotions, all that sort of stuff. Any psychic reader, any life coach, anybody can jump on and encourage you and nurture you and influence you and be the light for you and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's really, really, really up to you guys to make these necessary shifts so you can get what you're calling in for yourselves. They just told me that a lot of you need to slow down as well. This is really cart before the horse type energy. So try not to get ahead of yourself, because when you do that and then you get in your head trying to work it out logistically, what the plan's going to be and how it's going to be executed with so many influential components and cogs in the wheel that actually come with that, this is where some of you may slip up. So if you think too far in the future, you're going to give yourself anxiety. And if you tap too much in the past and try to figure out why did they do that, who did that, why, la la la, you're going to tap into an energy of depression. So try to find ways, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through talk therapy, whether it's with a trained professional, whether it's through an energy healer, whatever it is, try to find ways that where you can come back to your now and soothe yourself in your now all throughout March. Because I'm telling you now, it is going to be like this. It's been like that for like the last 12 months, 18 months or whatever, but it's going to be really, really profound. I'm actually being told now that if individuals don't create this balance and this sense of harmony within themselves, it has the potential of affecting you physically. And we are here to give you a little bit of a psychic heads up. It's only the first few days of March that you have the lineal time to sort of take this on board. If you don't know, once again, how to do it, what to do, look towards sources who are either doing it, are coaching it, are mentoring it, are, you know, giving you a bit of a heads up, and do something about it. Do something about it. Hey, Nadia, so good to see you, sweet pea. So good to see ya. Um, yeah. So Nadia confirms being healthy is super important this month. Absolutely. Oh, I love that, Kyrie. Love that. So yeah, daily practices, getting back into your routines. If I remember correctly, that was what the last few months is. Guidance has been is to create a new routine for yourself, um, and to stick with it and be a little bit more conscious. It's been tricky for me over the last, especially people who have gone through their enlightenment, over the last few weeks, especially because we've obviously faced those shadow parts of self. A lot has come up for us, and now it's time to actually embody the lessons that you've learned. I miss you too, Nadia, but we'll chat soon, sweet pea. We got plans to make. We got plans to make. So, yeah. So, anyway, please go easy on yourself. Oh my God. All right. So it's so contradictory because we got it's a yes and we got it's a no. So this is people don't know what the fuck to do. This is what this energy is given to me. So if you follow your heart space towards a question that you're asking, the answer is yes. If you're following your heart and your emotional space, if you're following your head and your logical space, the answer is no. That's how I feel like they want to give it. So it's about creating balance. We also got ground yourself. So you've got to get out of your head And we've got to start and grounding. This is what's come in my awareness over the last week as well. Is grounding doesn't always mean going out and rubbing your feet on the grass and obviously all that helps and meditations and all that. Of course, all those modalities work, but it's about circulating the energy in your system. That's the great thing that Patrick taught us in the workshop, the Sake and Love workshop. It's to circulate the energy and make sure the energy is being circulated like from the top of your head all the way down to your feet and around your feet and like an infinity symbol. So he helped us do a meditation or a breath work where we were actually doing the infinity and we were circulating it. And I'm telling you what, I got pushed in the cosmoses when that happened. So um, it's actually really really phenomenal. So grounding, yes, but also make sure that you're circulating that energy within yourselves. We did get transform anger, and I'm pretty sure this come up in the channeling that I did at the beginning of the week as well. So a lot of you may be holding on to anger, resentment, any sort of low vibrational feelings. Could be jealousy, could be hatred, could be disappointment, could be lack, could be scarcity, anything that is not in alignment with this higher level of consciousness that a lot of you have now tapped into. Um, Much madness. In my opinion, the only ones going mad are the ones who play in the madness. So lymphatic activation is important too. Getting that circulating will open your heart. Absolutely. I don't know why, but I've been really called to reflexology at the moment as well. So your soul's telling you right now what it is that you need as an individual. So write it down, regardless of whether you have the money to do it right now. You don't know who can help you right now. Anything, just write it down because honestly, the universe has various ways in which they can surprise and delight you um, for you to get the value and what you need. Yeah. And the last card we got in this is about creating boundaries. So at the end of the day, you need to start setting some firmer, stronger boundaries for yourself in this life. If you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything every single time. Can't trust everybody and everything. Um, Word don't teach. So it's really important that you listen to your inner self right now and take the appropriate actions accordingly. So to know what to do physically, you need to access this clear thinking to think a little bit more clearer. A lot of you probably just need some take some time out and identify what it is that is more in alignment, more congruent with where you're going. Oh, they keep popping something in my head and I can't get it. Um, Obviously, at the end of the day, the better that you feel physically and the better that you feel emotionally, the better your outcomes are going to be. So make it come back. Make it come back. It feels like such a poignant thing they want to say, and it just keeps dipping in and out, in and out, in and out. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you feel you need some hints, some tips, some how to's, some instruction, anything like that. Because I'm at the point now where I can't continue. This is just all authentic, transparent, and all that. It's very difficult for me to jump on and spend a lot of time and energy offering hints, tips, perspectives, and all that sort of stuff if the collective that I'm reading for aren't even considering it, aren't even putting a little hint of something, something into it. You know what I mean? That was really hard to say. But hi, Lucette, how are you, gorgeous? So if you want to help me out in any particular way, write down below what you feel you need right now. And it's not necessarily to help me, it's to get it out of your own system. You know, if I was coaching you one on one and we were having a little, you know, talk therapy rendezvous type of thing, I would actually ask you to tell me what you feel you need right now. And there's no wrong answer in that. So if you can answer that and you don't want to say it out loud, I totally understand. But do yourself a favor, identify what it is that you need right now and start pulling that in for yourself. Because we will you'll always have what you need. We would love for you to get tap into the energetic flow of receiving what it is that you want moving forward. Oh, this actually nearly makes me want to cry. My heart chakra got activated at this workshop and stuff, and I am just so emotional. But it's really nice because I'm not just emotional to the adverse stuff. I'm actually emotional to the good stuff. And this energy that comes through, you can see I got the shakes. Bring love into the situation, and that's what I loved about this workshop. You know, he really activated and initiated that everything is all love. So whether it's something that you don't like, whether it's someone you don't like, whether it's an experience, whether it's what's happening in the world, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. What matters most is what's happening within you, and it's time to bring love in the situation. So self love, self care, first and foremost. So your external can exhibit that, but also when there's things around you happening, if you express love for it, do you have to play in it? Do you have to rendezvous it with it in this life? Do you have to talk to those people? Do you have to have a family or relationship with them? No, you don't have to. But for your highest good and with the ascension that's just happened, and for the emotions that are coming up throughout the month of March, you are being encouraged to bring love into the situation. And that is very, very tricky to do. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, congratulations, Bev. Congratulations. That's awesome news. So, just like life and energy is a yo yo, up and down, so is energy and love. So, we'll go back to the original message and create that infinite loop from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Start doing some breath work, start rocking your body, start moving your body, start doing what you need to do to start circulating that energy. Circulate that energy. This was activated with the last new moon as well, whatever this is. Knew that was going to happen. Oh, perfect. Your dream, shit. Your dreams need a practical plan. I was outside meditating this morning and Spirit said, "What's your plan, Danielle? What's your plan?" And that doesn't mean you get into your logical mind and you go, "Here's my plan. I'm going to plan to do this. I'm going to plan to do that. And I do this and I do that. And then I'll get my outcome." No, we need to plan it energetically. We need to plan it within our soul. We need to start placing more positive seeds. Um, just they just said, just as a collective, just say you just need some direction. You just need some direction. So once again, if that's all you need is some direction, then obviously book in for a reading with me. If not, it may be someone else or whatever. If you know how to do it yourself, you may just want to Google, you know, how do I make a practical plan for my dreams? I don't know. But at the moment, with what's coming in for you and the ups and downs, have a dream and make sure that you plan for it. We did get a fiery climax is approaching. So this is going to be typical throughout March because of every single individual's emotions. Whether it's because they get in their headspace or whether they're too um, emotionally void. It's going to be different for everybody, but at the end of the day, we would love to prevent this from happening for you. It's all by your own creation. Obviously, if you go to the party, expect to be part of the party. You are who you hang around. You are who you choose to listen to. All that sort of stuff. I think a lot of you need to plan a different strategy when it comes to those that you hang around, those that you look up to, those who you um, maybe are attached to. And just keep in mind, guys, that I'm reading energy. So a lot of you may have been doing the work and you're all by yourself right now. And you go, no, I don't have anyone in my life and I don't have this and I don't have that. This is energy. So the energy I'm reading for are the thoughts that you think, are the beliefs that you have, and are the feelings that you're emitting out to the universe. So try not to fight or argue or disagree with anybody or anything right now, and try not to do that internally as well. So this is a battle and a fiery climax that's happening between your head and your heart. It could be a solo energy that I'm picking up on, or it could be the fact that if you really were disciplined enough and you took a look outside of yourself and you go, God, that person's this and that person's that, and I keep getting jobs and I'm not getting any offers, and um kind of Murphy's Law kind of event, it's actually showing you something. I've got a random little hair. um, it's all showing you something right now. So, oh, thank you, Nadia. I love you. I love you. So yeah. Anyway, communication is going to be key. So I know a lot of people do struggle and are struggling. Even I struggled over the last couple of weeks to sort of communicate what I was thinking or feeling or wanting to express. So if that's you, consider journaling. All you need to do is to express yourself onto paper and start journaling the good and the bad, or the indifference. Once you sort of get that out, like I said in the video this week, you actually release a resistance to that, and that allows a little crack of light to come into your world, to either give you the solution, to offer you some value, to give you an option or an opportunity or something that is going to be congruent with where you're going. But it's really, really important that you use positive, effective communication moving forward, especially if you're experiencing fiery, climaxy kind of communication here. Double confirmation that a new start is coming. This has been coming out for the last couple of weeks. Can't wait to get into the tarot and see what this actually is for each and every one of us. But at the end of the day, your future outcomes are going to be what you create them to be, whether they're fear based, whether they're love based, whether they're based, whatever it is. This new start is definitely coming. It's going to start escalating over the next couple of weeks. You do have some lineal time to start acknowledging and taking ownership and communicating and creating with some type of plan here what your future 3, 6, 12 months looks like. It's coming in anyway. It's coming in anyway. So if you don't need to create a plan for yourself, if your plans are all good and they're all ready to go and all that, maybe it's time to create some boundaries. So create boundaries or create a new plan for your life. I'll be creating that new plan for life, I suppose. So, yes. So, Nadia, let's create a plan, my love. Let's create a plan. Nadia is actually a beautiful light worker as well. Warrior Widow is a handle. So, oh, oh, I'm just going to spirit. Why am I getting so hot? I literally had to go to the doctors this week because I'm having so many hot flushes. Um, I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go. Hot flashes, change of life. But then I read somewhere, and Spirit also said that it's our DNA being activated. And I literally, while I'm reading comments and stuff, hey Dan, how's things? Haven't seen you for donkeys. What's been happening? Um, I said, why are you making me all hot and stuff? And abundance jumped out. You have some form of abundance that's coming in for you that you don't even see coming. I'm going to go based on the collective energies and what's going to transpire astrologically. I've got a feeling this is going to transpire in the last 2 weeks of March. So create your business plans, create your home plans, create your boundaries, set yourself up. Set yourself up right now. Don't worry too much. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Don't worry about too much about trying to sort shit out. Oh, this is such a tricky energy. Um, get a little bit more selfish. Get a little bit more selfish. And the energy with this is more so like try this. Oh, this is going to sound really contradictory. Don't give from an empty pot right now, from an empty cup. If you are someone that is struggling mentally, if you are struggling emotionally, if you are struggling spiritually, if you're struggling in any type of way, and if it's not struggle per se, if it's you're experiencing the contrast, work and focus on yourself first. Because what would be a true shame is if you dive into helping others and you're not fully in alignment with yourself because A, you have the potential of projecting your energy onto them. B, your empathy will go out with them and your vibration will drop and meet them where they are. C, you'll experience a burnout because like always attracts like. So if you're giving to something and you're not in holistic alignment with it, that could affect your physical health as well. So now's the time to be really, really patient with yourself, to be patient with others, to love yourself where you are and do the self development. Love everybody else where they are right now. And if you can't help them, at least don't hinder them. If you get really stuck as a light worker, what helped for me is that you just say to your spirit team, this person that I know, this person that I love, that person that I care for right now is having a hard time. I'm finding like I'm at a loose end. I don't know how to help them or whatever. Please send them someone to help. Please send them exactly what they need. And that way you're working from that higher consciousness. You're not just saying, oh, well, just go and deal with it, and you'll be right and all that sort of stuff. So whatever you do right now, do not give from an empty pot. Sure, energy circulates. And, if you only have $12 to your name and you put $10 into someone else's bank account because they need it more, and with the expectation that it's going to come back to you threefold or whatever, but then you're looking at lack and scarcity in your bank account then and all that, it's counterintuitive. Counterintuitive. Hey, Jacqueline, we'll see at the end, Dan. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope things pick up for you. And we got unfoldment as well. So blossom into your greatness and be sure to integrate what you have learned from recent experiences. Ba boom. Ba boom. You are entering a time of harvest. A lot of people aren't learning their lessons right now, and this is why they're on struggle street. They can identify the lesson loads, but they're not taking those lessons, transmuting it, and doing something different. We are at a time of integration. And another thing, too, is that you've got to allow lineal time to help support you with these shifts, with the embodiment of the lessons that you've learned. Oh, divine love. Love your body. Bring love into the situation. All love. That honestly is burnt into my mind. I'm not trying to plagiarize or copy Mr. Patrick Ziegler, but that's something he really integrated into the collective that were attending the workshop. It's an experience that I just can't explain just now. But he basically integrated all love, all love, all love, all love. And the fact that it's come out in this spread today, all love, divine love, love your body, love of self, love of your plan, love of your direction. Oh, thank you so much, Cynthia. I'll pull some cards for you afterwards, darling, if you stick around. If not, you can come back and watch the replay. Thanks so much, darling. It's all about love. So I feel like I need to give you guys permission to say it's okay to love those things that you don't like. It's loving yourself where you are, loving everybody else where they are, and not expecting the world around you to change to make you feel better. Massive one that just jumped out as well is integrity. Are you walking in your own integrity? Are you practicing what you preach? Are you standing by your morals, your values, what means the most to you? Or are you allowing others to sort of control you or manipulate you or take you sideways? Align your actions with your inner values. Be true to yourself and own up to any mistakes. Some people are not moving forward because they're waiting for an apology or waiting for some type of external situation to change. I can really feel that really strongly. But you need to know that if you are doing the work right now, hands up if you're doing the work right now, that your work is going to start paying off for you. It's so close. It's so close. Yeah. And then we got altar of the heart. You are the altar. So adorn yourself in jewels and prayers and take part in self-care practices. If you can't take care of you, who else is going to take care of you? You know what I mean? So, and this come up a lot. I'll have to check what it is, but this ankh really stands out to me. This has been coming up after I saw another beautiful light worker at this workshop. She was adorned in ankhs. My mum loved the ankh as well. I'll have to check what it is, but there's some significance with that. I might do a post on it later as well because I don't know what it is. But they just said, look at the top. Look at the top. The infinity symbol in her head. Circulate your energy. Circulate your energy. Attend a breathwork event. I underestimated the power of breathwork. I really, really did until I did it and I was arcing up and I got taken off into a spaceship or, well, yeah, spaceship. And I was met with these beautiful, beautiful, glorious feminine deities that really helped me embody the love for my physical self and the power of dance and all that. And those who have been following me along, um, they know that dance is something that I'm going to be going into. So it all just, when it's a personal journey, it all just makes sense to you. No one else can probably really understand, but I probably wouldn't have been able to have that integration and that knowing and all that sort of stuff hadn't I have done that intense breath work thing. Yeah, I just can't explain it. Oh, it was awesome, Cynthia. Seriously, so awesome, so awesome. All your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. All right, let's get into the tarot, shall we? Let's get into the tarot. Those who are new and watching in that, tarot is my fortune telling tool. So this is possible future outcomes that are very possible for the collective. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go back to the beginning is that you will always attract into your experience what you think and what you feel and how you show up in this world. So hopefully you get it. And thank you so much to everyone who's been messaging me, let me know. Especially a lot of people that had their readings with me last year, like from September on last year. I'm getting a lot of people come back and say, "Hey, you did a reading for me back then, and it's just happened and stuff like that." So thank you to everyone who does that. I love that. I love that, and I love it when good things happen to great people. Ooh, stay out of gossip. Stay out of gossip. I just heard pay no mind to gossip. Be careful about what you're talking about. Be careful who you're talking about. If you find out that people are talking about you, do not take it on board. Do not take it personally. That's I'm going to say it too. This has been coming to me, and I've even got a note to prove it. Um, it's really important at the moment too. If you wanted to do, hang on, let me just articulate myself. What's been coming up this week or the last couple of weeks is Spirit wanted me to jump on and say that now is probably a really good time to start redefining what relationships look like, feel like, what they look like to you. Um, because I've been saying for quite a while that there's a wonderful shift coming in where you get to co-create with more high vibrational, like-minded people. But at the end of the day, to actually receive that prediction, to have that occur in your life, us as individuals, we need to sit down and take a look at our co-creative connections. They're the people that we work with. They're the people that we are friends with. They're the people that we rendezvous with on a romantic level. Family, friends, anybody, because we have to do that anyway. It's part of living. You can't just live like a hermit. It's not the way it's meant to be. But I would encourage you all to sit down and actually create a new list, a new plan as to what your connections look, feel, and are like moving forward. So the reason why I really had to reiterate that is I can't show you the cards. It's really hard. Can I do that? We got the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. This is soulmate connections. This is soulmate relationships. This is equal energy exchange. This is value when it comes to intimate connections. And we also got emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups here. So be very, very careful who you influence your energy with at the moment. Avoid listening to gossip and being part of gossip, especially because everyone's gone through such a heart activation. Throughout March, I do see the potential of a lot of you lining up with people who actually really add emotional value to your life. That's the best way I can say it as a collective. But at the end of the day, if you're getting in your head about it and you're questioning it, you're trying to strategize on things, you're trying to make shit happen, all that sort of stuff, you're going to fall short or you're going to sabotage this in some type of way. Should you tap into your feeling space? And it's okay. They want me to say it's okay if you don't know what that looks like, what your friends are doing, what your family are doing, what your lover is doing, whatever. Tap into the feeling space of it. It feels fun. It feels frisky. It feels exciting. It feels exhilarating. It feels like what's next. It feels like support. It feels secure. It feels safe. It feels exciting. It feels adventurous. It feels like I can be myself. It feels like that, and go into the feeling space of that. That's all you need to do, especially in the first 2 weeks of March. So don't underestimate the power of focusing more so on emotional stability and security and how life in the future feels, what it feels like for you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Sue, for your super chat. I'll help you in a second. For those who are new and don't know, I on our super chats, it's an equal energy exchange. I'm happy to get some insight and guidance for you after the collective reading. But at the end of the day, guys, you do have a very soulmate connection coming in, and there is emotional fulfillment that is forecast for the month of March. A lot of you, I can feel a lot of you going, okay, at this present point in time, but go back and listen to the guidance. Go back and say, where do I need to shift my energy? I'm going to stop talking about what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop talking about other people. I'm going to stop having other people tell me what's best for me. And I'm going to sit down and create some type of life plan. I'm going to have a lifestyle which actually embodies that. And I'm going to bring love into as much and all of my situations as possible. And if I can't do that, then I'll find out ways how to do it. That's really, really important because you don't want to miss out on this. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Because what's happening is the flipping of the pancake here. You're actually coming from a time that people may be gossiping about you or bitching about you or doing something like that nature, but you've actually got people coming in that are actually talking very positively about you. Oh yeah, she's attractive, he's attractive. Oh yeah, they're worth investing in. Or um, could be people at work, your bosses. Coke, yeah, she'd be great for the job. He'd be great for that job. Um, stuff like that. It's going to be the flipping of the pancake. I want to say from March 12th. I want to say 17th, but I'll go March 12th because you're all in your own individual timeline. But there's a flipping of the pancake here that's going to happen. And people are actually talking positively about you. This is happening behind the veil. This is happening behind the scenes. A lot of you don't see it, don't even realize this, don't even know it for it to be true. A lot of you are going to get an option or an opportunity or an offer of some sort to calibrate, to no, um, um, oh, what's the word? Oh, I don't know the word. Anyway, it doesn't matter. A lot of you are going to get this offer that is for your highest good. It's in alignment with your ascension. So make sure that you do work on your confidence and your self-esteem, and get into those I am statements and all that sort of jazz. Oh, what a relief this is going to be for you guys. Oh, thank you so much, Gay. Thanks for your super chat, darling. I really appreciate it. I'll get to your question shortly as well. Collaborate. Thank you, Nadia. Yes. Yes. And this energy here, it's a beautiful dance. It's such a beautiful dance, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, whatever's coming in, look, I'm ready for collective. This could go two ways. Whatever's coming in for you is going to get you out of this stuck and stagnant position. So keep hoping, keep being optimistic, keep saying to the universe, surprise and delight me with the various ways in which life can unfold happily for me, how my love life can unfold for me, how my financial success can unfold for me. Just go into the general energetic vibration of it. You're not stuck, you're not stagnant, you're poised for change right now. It's coming in. You need to follow your wisdom. You need to have learnt your lesson and be embody that lesson. And you need to be someone who's practicing what they're preaching at the moment. Because if not, you're going to look like a goose. There is going to be a positive shift when it comes to finances, value, valuable connections, valuable um financial opportunities. There's something about coins going into the pocket, coins going into the pocket. So some of you may actually get a pay rise, some of you may actually be paid your worth. So the advice is get paid your worth. A lot of people are going to choose to stay in your head. You're going to totally blind get not understand that there's a new beginning coming in for you, that there's this new start. What new start? Oh, I haven't got a job right now. I haven't got a car right now. I haven't got money right now. I haven't got the lover right now. I haven't got all this right now. So you're just constantly vibrating that, and so it is. I'm not going to go into that, but you need to know that this cycle in your life is closing. It needs to close out. You've got to release it. You need to surrender to the process. You need to take care of your emotional self. The way that you do that is to think more positively, to help in turn shift your belief system. Because if you believe that the world is full of doom, gloom, craziness, and all that sort of stuff, so it is. So it is. But you need to know, I need a few more on those. You need to know that whatever cycle or pattern that you're on right now, it's begging for you to change. It's begging you to shift. It's begging you to go with it. It's begging you to tap into the emotional health of it. It's begging you to tap into the love space of it all, loving everything unconditionally, warts and all, having positive communications, because there's no point fighting over shit. Seriously, at the end of the day, there's no point going into an internal battle within yourself either. It's not going to get you anywhere. Communication is going to be the key. So if you're open to receiving what you want you to, and it's going to be a massive yes. If you're going to stay in your head and get into gossip and stick to that sort of frequency and listen to everybody else thinking that they know what's best for you and all that sort of stuff, then it's a no. You're not going to get what you want. So ouch, if that happens. Ouch. I'll just grab a couple more of these. Okay, darling. Yeah, your dream's coming true. Yeah, they're gonna fight the fear and do it anyway. Or you're gonna keep yourself in this self-enclosed prison. Lack, scarcity, everything's happening to me. Um, Ah, headspace. You need to go into your heart space, guys. Oh, thank you, Bev. Thank you so much. I'll get to your questions in a sec. Oh, oh, because it's karmic justice, baby. It's karmic justice. If you're going through anything legal at the moment, I see it and feel it potentially going in your favor. If this can just be that you've got these great offers and opportunities coming in as a part of your karmic reward from times of injustice. You've got to balance out the scales. You've got to balance out that vibration between your head and your heart, circulate your energy, bring love into it all, trust in the process. And Spirit actually said, don't say trust in the process, trust in us instead, because your process is going to be governed by the plan that you make. Woo, they just lined that up really well. So if you're planning to fail, if you're planning to have everything go wrong, if that's what you're planning for, so it is. But if you're planning for success, if you're planning for things to work out, if you're planning for the optimum outcome, so it is. It's coming in. It's part of your karmic justice. You will win in matters of work, in matters of love, in matters of how you feel emotionally. If you are struggling emotionally, mentally, anything right now, energetically, go and seek the proper professional help to help you with it. There's no shame in that. Some of you are coming into some form of stability and security. I'm seeing a contract being signed here. I'm seeing windfalls of money. I'm seeing windfalls of opportunity. You know, the opportunities that come towards you. Some others might go, well, that's not very big. Like I said the other day, bask in your fucking the good shit that happens to you in your life every single day. The other day I got paid a compliment by a total random stranger. And I just bask in it, bask in it. There are nice people in this world, and there are people that can get their heads out of their own assholes and actually, you know, pay it forward in some way. And da 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 da. And I bask in it all day. Can't remember where I said it, but I think I said it in that collective on Monday. Do not do not dull your shine, and do not hold back from sharing your excitedness and the wonderful things that are happening in your life, because you know other people aren't there yet, and you don't want to like rub salt in their wound because they're not there, or they're not getting it, or they're having a really hard time. That's something that really needs to be reconciled within yourself. If you have good news, if you have something great going for yourself, you come back on my channel and you tell me about it, and we will celebrate together. Please, whatever you do, don't hold yourself back and get that energetic momentum going as of, oh, I've got this wonderful partner, I've got this wonderful job, I've got all these opportunities, I won this money, I've got this and that going on. Do not pinch that frequency off and that energy off from the more that's about to come in for you, because you don't want to rub salt on someone else's wound, or you don't want them to feel uncomfortable, or you don't want them to you know, I don't know, for whatever reason. Please don't do that right now. I beg of you and I implore of you. I've had two people paying it forward to me this week after I paid it forward last week. Love that, Sue. Love that. Just remember that everything in life is intention. All I say to what I said earlier is that do not do things for others with the expectation that something's going to happen. It's law of attraction. It will naturally happen. It's going to naturally happen. So this cycle is changing. There is stability and security coming in, especially if you take care of your emotional health. Bask in the glory of your life. If you do have a bit of a knee-jerk reaction and you don't want to say, I've just had the best experience of my life, I've got this, because someone else might go, well, that's good for you, or you don't want to hurt someone else's feelings, or whatever the situation is, journal it. Put it in your little diary, bask in it, bask in it, bask in it, because we come from an unlimited universe. There is no limit, there's no lack, and there's no scarcity. You are entitled to feel happy. You are entitled to be mentally stable. You are entitled to be financially secure. That is your birthright. At the moment, a lot of you need to get some type of plan in place so you can start honoring your birthright for more, for expansion, before this new start is coming in. If you don't know, communicate it, ask for help. If other people are coming to you asking for help, then maybe give it. If your cup is full enough, do not give from the empty vessel, you know, because that will do you an injustice as well. Abundance is coming in, financial security, stability, emotional stability and security, emotional fulfillment after a very hard cycle. It's karmic justice. You can't dodge this justice, but are you going to receive it? Are you going to accept it? Are you going to say, you know what, fucking YOLO? And when something good happens to me, I'm going to jump on that bandwagon and I'm going to express my joy. I'm going to express my joy. And like I say, if you are someone in this community, maybe I should do a joy post each week and every Sunday or whatever. If you had stuff that really meant a lot to you, that you really loved and you feel like you can't tell anybody, you tell me. Because I will sit here and rejoice and sing and dance and play and be so, so, so happy for you. Everybody needs someone. Everyone needs something. So at the end of the day, you guys, throughout March, the first few weeks may be tricky. Follow your astrological stuff if that's what you're into. But as an energy reader, when I'm reading the collective energies, do not quit before the magic happens. Keep investing in yourself. Do those self-care practices. Create your boundaries. Communicate your needs. Communicate your desires with the universe. Create a vision board. Start projecting out what it is that you're calling in for yourself right now. It's coming in as part of your karmic justice. Just don't expect it all to happen overnight because it is going to unfold for you. Even if it's some of you have been so sort of distorted or whatever, spirit know that they can only drip feed you. It's like somebody who's been really, really sick for a very long time, and all they want to do is to feel better, but they wake up one day and they may just feel a little bit better. Bask in that because you will summon in more of the same. If you say, oh, I feel a little bit better, but I'm still pretty shit, you're influencing that energy to grow and expand into the health that you're calling in for yourself. So anyway, bandwagon. Hey, Denise. Oh, I love you, Nadia. Thank you. Is it easy? No. Is it confronting? Yes. Is it heart, whatever? Is it, do you have adversity in things? Absolutely. But just remember that it's not what happens to you, it's always what you do with it. And it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Get to know yourself again. Get to know yourself. Take some time out. Tell yourself, I'm not stuck, I'm not stagnant. I've been given this gift of lineal time to sort of come back and recalibrate myself. Inner learnings, follow your heart. Truth prevails. These are from the Divine Masters. How well do you know yourself? Thanks, Lime. I love being on it too. Mother Mary, miraculous encounter. If you just get out of your head and follow your heart, you are going to have a wonderful, wonderful rendezvous with something that you're calling in for yourself. Divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Do not be afraid of being loved. Do not be afraid of receiving money and being abundant. Do not be afraid of success. Whatever your hand on heart thing is right now, Mother Mary is here to let you know that there is a miraculous encounter that's coming in for you. You got to know yourself, the best possible version of yourself. You are forever growing, forever expanding. We got sacred connections. Sandalphon is someone that came through in my breathwork meditation from that event I went to. So I got the name, I didn't know who it was. But we got Metatron and Sandalphon. Sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, and understanding lessons. This is that wonderful, beautiful co-creative connections that are coming in based on a spiritual level. Yep, coming in. Friendships, soul families, whatever. But if you keep entertaining people, places, things that aren't up in alignment with you, sabotage. And then we got Shiva, we got karma release. So a lot of you are still at the tail end of releasing karmic lessons. Like I said to you right in the middle of this, we are coming into a time of karmic justice. If you, as a precious soul who has free will and all you have is now, keep going back and focusing on the injustices, try to get in your head about things, you're going to resist this karmic death that is coming in, that is meant to be happening right now for the collective, and you will resist the justice that's coming in for you. The end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. Choose your destiny, plan it, create it. What does it look like for you? But most especially, what does it feel like for you? If you're really, really stuck, once again, invest in yourself, book in for a session. I can tap into your energetic timeline. I can see, Spirit will provide me with what it is that you need to probably start looking at as a person in your current now, because now's all you have. And then we'll also give you some tools and some tricks and some tips and whatever else you need to apply in your life to help you move forward. If you guys are interested in me creating a workshop to help you do that and you're willing to invest financially into that, let me know in the comments below, because I can make that happen and I will make that happen. But life is an adventure. And at this point in time, you need to start choosing your own adventure. I am hot. Give yourself permission to release the resistance. Absolutely. Kitty, leave it with me. In a fire, let your passion lead you to your purpose. The Atlanteans, legacy, technology, progress, expect acceleration. Whatever you're investing energy and time into right now, it's going to gain momentum. Is it what you want or is it what you don't want? Go back and listen to the video on Monday. And Joan of Arc, sacred activist, do not be afraid to stand up for your beliefs. Stand in your integrity. Stand in your value. Stand up for yourself. Don't let life, people, places, things walk all over you. You are a sovereign being. You have free will. Everything that you're experiencing right now is a byproduct of your choices, your decisions, and how you choose to feel. This is not a blame game by any means, but a lot of people have to understand that. You've really, really got to understand that nobody's doing anything to you. Everything that's happening for you at the moment is trying to show you something. It's either to learn a lesson, it's to show you what needs to be worked out in your frequency, it's to get you more in alignment with the ascension that you've just experienced. And if you don't know what to do with it, obviously reach out. Awesome, Nadia. All right, I'll get into it. Because it is seriously so simple. Seriously so simple. Back when I started, I thought, oh shit. Oh my God, I was pulled in so many different directions and it was so overwhelming in that. But um it doesn't have to be that hard. And all we have to do really is start somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to close this off. Thank you to everybody who has hung in there so far. I want to pull a couple of dragon messages. So this is a message from Dragon Energy. I love these cards, absolutely love them when I'm going through a bit of a tough time myself. I'll pull these cards out because they give you a bit of an uppercut. Oh, I like an uppercut. For the collective spirit. Thank you. Oh, we got two. All right. So we got message, and then we've got order. Maybe some of you need to get your house in order. Maybe you got to get your car in order. Maybe you got to get your to-do list in order. Maybe there's some sort of energetic clearing up when it comes to this and create some type of order in your life. Maybe you need to sift out the mind processes. But I'll quickly read from the book because I love their messages. We'll go message first. Okay, so the message is, what is it with you humans? Always stumbling about, blind to the obvious signs around you. Ignore divine messages and you'll only heap more misery upon your own sorry head. Your intuition isn't just for show, it's there to guide you. But no, you'd rather bumble along, whining about the weight of the burdens and suffering. Heed the signs from the divine, or don't be surprised when life kicks you in the tail. It's simple. Listen up, pay attention, and maybe, just maybe, you won't keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. The universe isn't here to coddle you, but it is trying to point you in the right direction. So start listening. Order. Human. It's time for me to caution you that excessive order can drain your vitality, trapping you in a predictable cycle devoid of spontaneity. Your rigid adherence to schedules will kill the exhilaration of unexpected adventures, and the opportunity for serendipitous moments will evaporate like the morning mist. Life loses its vibrancy, becoming a monotonous routine, lacking excitement and surprise. Creativity suffocates under the weight of strict plans, stifling personal growth and exploration. Do yourself a favor and loosen your grip on maintaining regimented schedules. Instilling order should never become a means to control every aspect of your life to such a degree that there is no room for spontaneity to flourish. Let life surprise you with the twists and turns, enriching your journey with unexpected delights and valuable lessons. That is perfect because that's why I got stuck in the contrast right at the beginning. It's not about logically creating a plan for yourself and having this expectation that if I do that and I do this and I do this and I do that and that, and I'm going to get this result because there's too much that can come into play for that. But what you can do is you can set a plan for yourself to grow, to expand, to experience one more fun, frisky thing each month, to tap into that feeling space of what it is that you want to experience. So don't be too rigid right now, but don't be too loose either. That's the main overall message. So I hope that helps some of you. Yeah, they're always uppercuts in a great way. I love it because not everyone needs something. No one's perfect. And we're all a work in progress, but your life's a canvas. You get to paint it however you like, with whoever you like, in any which way. Woo, I'm just sweating, and it's actually not even as much here today. So there you go. Go back and listen to that as many times as you need to. As many times as you need to. And just quickly while I wrap this up and I'll get into your super chat questions. Can I just ask you guys which platform you see me most on? Do you follow me mostly on Facebook? Do you follow mostly on Instagram, or is YouTube the place that you follow? Just out of curiosity. Woo! Facebook. Love that, Corey. Exactly. Go with the flow. So I hope I'm breathing deeply into your ear. YouTube, Facebook. Right. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, a lot of YouTube. A lot on YouTube. All right. Let's get out of this collective energy. I send you guys so much love, so much compassion, so much support. Please take this opportunity to really bask in the glory, which is your life, and start participating in life. You know what I mean? Um, all right. Thank you so much, kitty kitty. All right, let's get into these one-on-one questions, and we'll see if I can get a couple after that. All right. Does Spirit have any insight on what I need to know with regards to my next few months? All right, Cynthia, Spirit, what's up for Cynthia the next couple of months? Look at this, Cynthia, improvement in your home, in your family life. There's emotional karma waters that's coming in. There's a connection here. Have you been calling in a soulmate or a partner? There's love on the horizon over the next few months for you. What couldn't happen to the most beautiful person? There's love on the horizon for you. A very strong worldly masculine energy is coming forward for you, Cynthia. They want to offer you companionship. They want to offer you a relationship. I've got a feeling that you will cross paths with someone, and it may initially just start off as a bit of a friendship or something of that nature. But within 3 months, you will know and say, "This is my boo. This is my boo. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a connection." And don't use your current reality or your past reality as a reason as to why this energy can't love you. This energy that's coming forward for you will love you unconditionally. They will accept your current reality, even though I think you're giving birth to a new one, but because you wouldn't be able to manifest this if you didn't. But anyway, um, if you do have responsibilities at the moment and you feel like I can't get love or I can't move forward because I have these responsibilities, don't use that as your excuse not to go with this energy, because this energy is going to love you, warts and all. They're going to want to be with you through the highs and the lows, and they are going to be a wonderful, wonderful companion for you. So that's what you can expect I'll go with over the next 3 months. That's the potential. So there you go, darling. Oh, let me know you get lucky. All right, Gay. Thank you so much again, Gay. I really, really appreciate it. Would love anything that is supposed to be given right now. You have financial windfalls coming in for you. There's going to be a shift in your money sector. Absolutely. This could be a pay rise, a promotion, or a creative endeavor that will all of a sudden start bringing. Let's start that again. Bringing you in some type of financial success. Spirit said it's lovely that you're humble. It's lovely that you're humble and you do things for the love of it. But they're saying that it's okay for you to actually start receiving financial energy exchange for whatever this creative hobby is for yourself. It's going to happen anyway. They're just waiting for you to release I just do this for fun of it, and into that, that took me a lot of time and a lot of energy and la 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 la. Yeah, money from your own endeavors. So it's beautiful to be humble, but if you have been entertaining whether it could bring you in some income, then the answer is yes. Then the energy is yes. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Kitty, for keeping up to date. Okay, Sue. I would love a general reading if possible. Whatever pops up into your mind, whether it be about myself, Jack, or Lauren, will be great. All right, Spirit. Woo. I'll just say it how I get it because I know I can with you, Sue. It's got to improve your money mindset. And if it's not your money mindset, so to speak, it's security, stability, and what that looks and feels like for you. Because I actually see that coming in for you. But the reason why you haven't experienced it or received it yet is because I'm still a little bit vibrationally attached to it's a struggle. I've got to work hard. Things don't come easily for me. There's a little bit of a lack or scarcity type mindset attached to that. Yeah, let it go. Easy said than done, I know. But try to release that because you're manifesting something wonderful. It's in relation to stability and security. I've got a feeling it is job. I think I'm reading for you more so, Sue. But I think because your kids watch you and admire you and look up to you in so many different ways, you've got to be the person you want to influence your kids to be as well. So you are manifesting something really good here. There is still a offer or an opportunity coming in your way that's very passionate. I do feel like it's kind of a relationship, but I feel like you are being guided to focus on your own stability and security first and foremost right now. But I think more so in the second half of the year, it's going to be um, a lot more emotionally fulfilling for you. So yeah. So I hope that helped you, Sue. Oh, thank you, Nadia. All right, Dan, I'll give you a helping hand. Have I missed any super chats? Right, Dan. You need to know your worth and you need to know your value. I just I know it's easier said than done, but obviously we are creators, so what we put out there comes back. I would guide you, Dan, to tap more into that. What I want wants me to. I'm applying for jobs and I can't wait to be accepted. There's something that there's an energy that you have got going on. And I think it affects multiple areas of your life, and that's not being chosen. So if I could guide you in, if you want to put in the energy work, it is tapping into the energetic frequency of I am chosen. What I want wants me to. I am accepted. It's okay to be me. All that sort of stuff. Because you are manifesting a new job. I'm going to be honest. I think you got to. I know you're worried about work and stuff, but I see a relationship coming in for you. I see someone who's very worldly, very intuitive. I feel like there's actually a female energy that's going to come in and help support you in some way. I actually see a relationship more so than anything with work here. And I feel like if you want to be your own boss, I would investigate that or tap into that or something because it's something that you can do on your own that could be quite lucrative for you as well. So there are work opportunities coming in for you, Dan. There are work opportunities coming in, but you cannot have it in your hand if you are telling the story of its absence. So there is a little bit of a tweak in your energy that is required for that to unfold. But aside from that, I see you getting in a relationship. Yes. Ooh, right, Bev. Did I miss Bev? Bev is the last super chat. Ah, perfect, Sue. Bev, do you want to quickly rewrite your question, honey? I think it was work. Was it work related? Oh, you're welcome, Dan. Apply it, because you're on the precipice as well. This unfolding is going to happen to you quite quickly, but once again, we got to get into alignment with it. And that's just maybe just to think a little bit more positively, a little bit more hopeful, or to feel a little bit better with where we are and what's going on. Yes. All right. Bev wanted to know, will I be working in the office job after my trial? All right, let's see how this goes. Congratulations once again, Bev. Um, yes, I do believe you will. The energy I'm getting off this is that there's going to be fast movement forward. So, like, it's kind of like I do a trial, then all of a sudden I'm working full time, 40 hours a week, blah, blah, blah. It might not be that. Could be the fact that you start the trial in one specific area of the business or the company, and all of a sudden they want to put you into a different higher position. There is some forward movement because I keep hearing the word victory, victory, victory. You're going to feel like a winner. You're going to feel like a winner. I don't know whether your boss is a masculine, like a male energy or whatever, but definitely a masculine energy around you that sees your worth and sees your potential. The only thing that's really going to sort of maybe trip you up, darling, is your lack of worth. Maybe you not feeling that you're good enough for the position. But you wouldn't have this position, you wouldn't have this trial if you weren't good enough. So you're also going through a intuitive ascension as well, spiritual ascension. So you got a bit of a double whammy going on there. But please know that you called this job in for yourself. It's time to tap into your intuition and just go with the flow. But I do see you staying there, but I see your life accelerating in a really positive way really, really soon. So yeah. So I hope that helped you, darling. Danielle, what advice can you give us when we have to deal with the politics of America? Great question. I like to just take a step back from that, and I look at it from a higher perspective. So you guys can do this too and go, with all these shifts and all these changes that are being presented, because majority of them are an illusion anyway, I would ask myself why I'm focusing on that, why I'm focusing on it. I look, I'm not taking away the fact that what the hierarchies do and choose and enforce doesn't affect civilians, doesn't affect the people, but that can only still happen if you as an individual allow the politics to have any form of influence over your life. For example, when shit went down 5 years ago and stuff like that, I made a conscious choice to not focus on that, to not feed that, to not try to buck the current. I took a step back and I would guide everyone to take a step back and say, is this something that me as an individual have control over? Can I control what that leader is going to do? Can I control what that senator is going to do? Can I control what that thing, that whatever that's going to be? I can't control any of it. The only thing that I can control is my feeling and my thoughts towards it. So, like I just said, when all that shit went down 5 years ago, it didn't even really affect my life. I didn't invest time in it. I just come up with a solution. I followed my heart, followed source, did all those wonderful things. I stopped watching social media. I stopped following the news. I stopped amplifying the problem. That's Vicky. This is Ben's Flood's problem. um, it's important to understand that you can't be part of the problem and be part of the solution as well. So I would take a step back. I would personally take a step back and feather my own nest. And when situations do come up where it's going to influence your energy, it's then that you tap into that and say, how can I make this work for me? Observe, but don't absorb. Stay in a higher vibration and don't lower it for the movie we are all watching unfold now. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And it takes discipline. I tell you what, when I deactivated all my social medias a couple of weeks ago, I have never felt so freer, more liberated, more solid in myself than I did in those moments. So, just everybody be careful on what you're following, what you're allowing to influence you. The politics and that are going to go on and on and on and on for thousands of years to come. So that's what I would do. It's awesome. Hey, Nadia. Awesome. So thanks for asking the question, Dan. Just remember that you are just one person and what you focus on comes about. So if you are choosing to focus on all that and part of it's truth, part of it's illusion, it's all fear mongering. They're trying to prepare you for the worst all the time and all that. So it is. And the fact that I'll give you an example. They just Arcturians just gave me an example that I can share. So part of this is, in America, where a lot of people who are staying there illegally are being sent home without rhyme or reason or whatever, even though they've invested time, money, and that into the communities and all that sort of stuff. This is going to be really hard for some people to grasp. But what happened is that in the consciousness of all those people that were living illegally, um, they were all vibrating in fear. They were all vibrating in a fear of the the worst case scenario happening. So that's why that happened. As a collective consciousness, those people who weren't living legally as a collective created their own deportation, even though there is one person on the end of the stick who pushed the button. So hope that makes sense. This is why we've got to be careful when we're focusing and investing our precious time, energy into those sort of topics. So, yeah. Well, perfect, Dan. I'm glad I could be the catalyst for you. Unless they deport me, then it's all their fault. Oh, I love it. Love it. All right. Well, I'm going to head off, guys. My tummy's going to growl. Thank you so much for your love and support and your super chats and for supporting my channel. Stay tuned. Obviously, I know where most of you come. I will be focusing more so on YouTube. I'll just do both on Facebook and Instagram, wherever you see me or whatever. um, it's always a pleasure to help. It's always a pleasure to be of service. And like I say, if you do find yourself slipping and you've got something from my lives or you've got something from my videos, go back and rewatch it just to have a little bit of a burst. Uh, Interact with me, guys. Interact with me. There's so many times that I'll ask a question out there. It's your perfect opportunity to interact and stuff. Sometimes I just give up on replying because I don't know. This is just that's anyway. Shut up, Danielle. So the more you interact, the more that energy gets circulated. I appreciate you too, Nadia, and we'll have a chat soon. Can you message me, darling, when you're free? I would love that. So thank you, Kitty, for your admin work. I really appreciate you too, my love. I will get a workshop up and going for sure. Yeah, you too, Cynthia. Take care of yourself and your family and open your heart up to love because you're going to love this little delicious number that's coming your way soon. Anyway, love you all so much. Have a great week ahead and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.